Hello, welcome back to my channel Vishakhatuladur. Today's topic is about the triggers. First of all, we will discuss about what is triggers and what are the uses of triggers. We will discuss about the different types of trigger with example. In this is the first part of trigger. We will only discuss about the DML. In second part, we will going to discuss about the DDL trigger. In third part 3, we will discuss about the logon trigger. Okay. First of all, what is trigger? A trigger is a special kind of store procedure that automatically executed when the event occurs the database server. The uses of the trigger are it will prevent the modification in the database. There are 3 types of trigger: DML trigger, DDL trigger, and logon trigger. DML trigger is the data manipulation language. There are 2 types of trigger, that is after trigger and instead of trigger. The DML trigger execute the store procedure when DML events such as insert, update, delete statement occur in the database of the server. It means that if we use the insert, update, delete keyword, then it is called DML trigger. It only have the changes in particular specific table only. In DDL trigger, it is trigger executes store procedure when DDL events such as create, alter, and drop statement occurs in the database server. It means that if the create, alter, and drop keyword is used, then it is called DDL trigger. The logon trigger means the fires whenever someone tries to establish a new connection to the database server. It means that there is a security in the using the login. Okay. In DML trigger, it only changes in a specific table, and in DDL trigger, it will change in the database or in the server. And in logon, it will have the security in the logon for the logon access. Let us dive into the sequel and you will see the example for the DML trigger. As we have already created a new database .NET DocDB in previous video, now you will just click here and click the new query. DML trigger. As I have already told you that there are 2 types of DML trigger, that is after trigger and instead of trigger. For example, we have existing DBL employee table. To see here, I will give some example. If someone tries to insert in the employee table such as Anish Shrestha with department 2, then it will block, it will give you the error message that you cannot insert the data in DBL employee, something like that. Okay, just first of all we will see the example for after trigger, and we'll also discuss same example for the instead trigger, and we'll see the difference between them. Okay, create trigger DBL. You can write any trigger name. I will just write TR DBL employee after insert on DBL employee table after insert as begin end. Okay, just print that uh, someone someone uh, someone tried to insert in DBL employee table on R50. Okay, just run this command. Run this command, then we can see that trigger has been created. You also can see the trigger from here. Also, right click modify. You can view from here. Okay, now one of the user tried to insert we will check this trigger is working or not. Insert into the TBL employee. Let us see this thing. Okay. Employee name and department name is our ID values Anish Shrestha 2. Okay. It shows the error message. Someone tried to insert in TBL employee on this state. In after trigger, it will insert first. It will insert and then only it will give the that error message. Same. Okay, we will show you the same example for the instead trigger. First of all, we will delete the data so that you can see the difference between the after trigger and instead trigger. Okay, employee ID is equals to 18. Okay. Okay. You can see that there is no unstressed. We will see another example for the instead trigger. Trigger using the insert. Just it's all same. Copy, paste. You can write anything for the trigger name. I write it as DRTBL employee insert state insert. Yeah, you have to change here. Instead of trigger. Okay, someone tried to insert in it. Yeah. Okay, we'll first of all delete this existing trigger. Then okay. Just run this command, then you can see that the trigger has been created and someone there you can see that there is no unstressed and someone tried to insert the data. Someone tried to insert in data in this. In instead trigger it won't insert the data. in the table. See, in after trigger it will insert the data, then only it will give you the error message. But in instead trigger you can see that it will give you the error message first. But I will show you the another example for the rollback also. Just delete these. Okay, by using the after trigger also we can have just like the instead trigger also. Okay, I will show you. Mm. After trigger using rollback transaction rollback transaction. Okay, after then just write the rollback transaction. It will be same as instead trigger. See, okay. Here there is no Anish Shrestha, right? Oh, no Anish Shrestha. If we haven't run this code, just run this code. Okay, we have created the trigger, right? Okay. If someone tried to insert in DBL employee table, then it will show you it won't in someone try to insert in DBL employee and it won't insert in this table. See, no unstressed. There is a big question that if after insert is have already we can use just like the instead trigger, then what is the use of instead trigger? There is a big uses for it. In after trigger in this code it will first insert the unstressed data first and it will give you the message and again it will remove the that data. In this example I'm just only using the one of the row. It is much less data, but in the real life scenario it will be a much headache. Mm, if one of the user just insert the millions of data and check and again remove the millions of data, then the server may will be hang. So by using the instead trigger there is a very much relief to the server. Okay, you can see this example. Okay, if there is a encryption in the trigger also by using the with encryption, if as I have already told you that you can see the trigger query by just right click here and modify like this, or you can just write sp help text and can just run this code. Just copy paste. You can see the code. But if we want the secret that nobody can see the trigger, then we can use the with trigger. Okay, with encryption. Sorry, just alter this with encryption. Okay. Just delete. Create. With encryption, we can just put here like this and run this code. Then if someone tried to see this code, then it cannot modify. Or you can check from here also that, see, the request procedure, and this is trigger failed because see, you cannot see this trigger. Cannot see this is encrypted. See, the text is encrypted. But if you need to change any changes in the trigger, then you have to just use this alter and remove this code. Remove this code, then you can just modify. You can see trigger from here also and from here. Yeah. Okay, now we will discuss about the after and instead trigger for using the update. Okay, in real life scenario, for example, there is the existing table here. Okay, this one, and someone wants to change the data in this row. Suppose the Anish Shrestha, I want to change this department ID as 1. Update DML employee set department ID is equal to 1. Department ID is equal to 1, where employee ID is equals to 5. In this query, it will change the data of department ID in here. But if one of the user forget to write this var command, then it will be a big trouble, because by running this command, the department ID will be 1 for all the user. And if in live scenario, if there is a millions of data and you have updated the data like this, then all the data will be changed. So by using the trigger, we can prevent from these mistakes. Okay, just create trigger tr in DML employee using state update on DBL employee instead of update as begin end. Okay. If select count from inserted is greater than 1, if the update is greater than 1, then show the message that cannot update mul multiple row like that, else begin and update DBR employee from DBR employee inner join DBR inserted I on dot employee ID equals to I dot employee ID and set dot employee name equals to I dot employee name dot department ID equals to I dot department ID. Okay, let's run this code. Alter this, delete this. Control A, create. Then you can see that if someone tries to forget to write the var command and like this, there's a different ID. Okay, department ID you can see here. Okay, run this code. Cannot of the multiple row, and you can see that there is no update. But if I want to change the data from only one row, one changes, and for example in Nirmala Shrestha I want to change the department ID as 1, then you can change from here. That you can see the Nirmala Shrestha is 1, right? Now another we will discuss about the after and instead trigger for the delete. In real life scenario, some of the user deleted any data in the table and deleted in the data, and we need the admin wants to know if someone has deleted or not, like that. Some of the we can keep the data in the audit log for it for the security purpose. For example, we need to create oh, I already created, just delete. Okay, just delete this and I can show Okay, create the table DBL audit log audit log audit log log ID int identity. Identity is for automatically increment, and primary key for the unique key. Not null. Audit audit information varchar 50. Okay, let us create this audit log. Oh, there is already. Oh, it's already a log. Read. Yeah, you can see that cell star from TBL audit log. Yes. Then now let us create a trigger for delete. Create trigger tr tbl employee instead for delete on tbl employee instead of delete as begin end. Let us show the error message that we want to have the log also. Yeah, okay, that's right. Cannot delete data in TBO employee, and we want to also insert the information in audit log also. Insert into TBO audit information values that someone tried to delete TBO employee on, just put some of the today's date, then cost get date get date as worker 50, and just run this code. Okay, now someone tried to delete some of the row in the employee table. Okay. I just want to delete the Nivas Shrestha, this one. Okay. Delete from TBL employee where employee ID is equals to 7. Okay, I want to delete this, then it will show you that If someone tried to delete, see, let us see the table, audit log table. Okay, select star from audit TBO audit log. Oh, it's not inserted. Insert into. There is a mistake that there is only 50 character, but here we have more than 50 characters, so I need to drop this table. Drop table. Drop this table. Use the 500. I get and you can see that cannot delete the data in TBL employee, and it also goes to this audit log. Also, you see that here someone tried to delete in TBL employee on this state. I hope that our you understand the DML trigger, and in next session we will discuss about the DDL trigger and logon trigger. See you in next video. Thank you.